The purpose of this video is to talk about 3D printing, the upgrades I want to make to the Prusa i3 Mark II printer. I stumbled across some prints. This was one I found on Reddit with a link to Henry's. It's called a Kinetic art, and he'll spin this up. I could see modifying this to include maybe a stepper motor or something to just give it a little spin. Let's jump ahead here so you can see that's how that works. So that's some cool stuff. You can see this other piece of art here. Let's see if we can find it. This is a mechanical frame. I thought it was pretty neat. 3D printed kinetic sculpture. You can go through and that's cool. Yeah, he motorized this one. So that is awesome. That's something I can see running very slowly. Like he's even slowing it down right there. So yeah, that's definitely cool. So definitely check out Henry's page. He's got quite a bit of things up here. Anyway, make sure you subscribe, give him a like, and comment that you saw the video on my video here. This next video series is from Joe. He's got really 5 videos. It's technically a 3-part series, but the third one he split up into 3. He went through a lot of effort to create this. He even trashed a bunch of recordings that he did for series 3 and redid it. So I give him a lot of credit for going through that and being dedicated to his viewers. Make sure you stop by and subscribe. This series is talking about the Octopi and the setup and configuration. He goes into great detail all the way through the initial what it is first of all, and then he goes into how to set it up.
Hi, I'm Joe.
So now here's video 2. You know, he's talking about video 2. Look, he's got a whiteboard, so he's already ready to rock and roll with getting the learn on, right?
This is all negated because you're no longer on your local network. And from here,
this is the detail that he's going into. He's talking about getting this octopi on the internet so that you can access. He explains how to set up a webcam.
So with a couple of different webcams that I've tried, I ran into the problem of the webcam being flipped. But anyway.
So here you go. He goes through the whole setup for the Octoprint and how to get the webcam installed and configured so that it will transmit the image. The fact that he's detailing the problems that he has is great because that's the problems that you're probably going to encounter. So what I would like to see maybe is like a separate video. Okay, your webcam is upside down. Just pull out that particular segment and label it that, because somebody is invariably going to run into that. And that'll be a quick way to get to that. I like splitting out certain things out of my videos. You could probably get 15 videos out of this one video. So these are his plugins. So now the purpose of the plugins is the Octoprint is expandable, and you can use community plugins that people contribute. There's a whole list here of plugins. You can see here the Octoprint plugins. So last thing I want to point out, you know, this video, the purpose of this video is to show you these things. The Octoprint, I don't think that's going away anytime soon, but he does have a giveaway on here, so make sure you stop over, sign up for this giveaway. Now here's an upgrade I'd consider doing. So this is an upgrade for the original Prusa i3 Mark II, where it's the Haribo edition. You get the extruded aluminum. It's a 3030 extruded, and you have a set of printed parts, and you'll use this for the frame instead of the original frame that comes along with the Prusa i3 Mark II. Here's the bill of material. Tells you everything you need, the lengths, and where you need to tap on both ends. And it has the part list even down to the screws, and then the STL files. And it tells you how many for each one you'll need. So like for instance, this one here, you'll need to print 7 of these. So now I also recommend you step over and check out this here. He talks about running a run out sensor and the problems that he had with trying to get the housing for the run out sensor to match his switch. The run out sensor, the purpose of the run out sensor is to sound an alarm when the filament runs out. Right, so the filament will go through, keep this switch depressed, this micro switch depressed, but then when it runs out, the switch will open. So when you have an open condition, that would sound the alarm. So I can see that being tied into like a Raspberry Pi for the Octoprint, or maybe the printer itself. So stop on over to Chip 3D Printing, give him a subscribe and a like, and leave him a comment saying that you saw this on my video. This is a video made by Robot Hut. It was done in December, and he's showing a price of $5 a piece for this bearing. You know, this company, Pacific Bearing, must have seen either the usefulness of this or the bearing is in short supply. So it's 8UU-FM-08 bearing. You can see it's $13. I couldn't find any cheaper than $13. I found one for like $12.65. You can see the one below, but it's not the same part number. It's an FMC, and I'm not sure the difference of the FMC. He has some pretty good videos on the i3 Mark II.
Okay, so here we are.
He's talking about this Braylon replacement bearing. Now this is more reasonable. This is $1.99 a piece, made in Germany. You can see. I want to leave you with one last video. This is Cyber Reef Guru. He reworked a product made by another developer on Thingiverse. This is a filament spool holder. It uses the 608 bearings. Created this rework and put up the video showing how it's put together. So this is pretty helpful.
With the actual design that I made.
So make sure you stop over to his page, give this video a watch, and subscribe. Make sure you stop over to his channel, give this a watch, and subscribe. And that'll be it for this video. Any comments, make sure you leave them below. Make sure you subscribe. Any ideas on improvements for the i3 Mark II, leave them as comments as well. I'll be watching it. Thanks for watching.